Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. So we're away for a weekend this weekend. We're heading to our friend's farm. They've just set up 5 certified location pitches. So we're going down to test it out. So Julie and Frank, we'll see you soon. So join us and let's see where this journey takes us. Well, we thought we'd have a wee chat with you because we're stuck in a 17-minute traffic jam because there's been an accident. Frank and Julie have set up 5 pitches as a certified location on their farm, but they're quite unique because when you look at the Caravan and Motorhome Club website, they've set up a couple of stables so that if you've got horses, you can take your horses on holiday with you and you can use their stables. So that's different, and I'm sure there's a small fee attached to it, but at the same time it's something that we've never heard of before. So they're down in Wigtown, which is right down the very south of Scotland, near Stranraer and Kirkcudbright and Newton Stewart. So it's an area we've never really explored before, so
no, looking forward to it.
This will be different. We're Carl Ann's feeling a wee bit optimistic. She put her bikini in. I think it's going to be a very wet weekend.
And the waterproofs.
And the waterproofs. And the wellies and the boots. Well, what should have been a 3-hour, 6-minute journey has taken over just under 4 hours because of all the traffic jams and that we had to come through in Glasgow, and then there was accidents and that caused delays, and oh wow. And then we drove through the Galloway Forest. That was an experience.
Yep.
Carla loved that. You'll have seen the footage with all the mist and all the heavy rain in the hills, so that was fun. So we're just about to pull in to Frank and Julie's now, and yeah, well, we'll catch up once we're settled.
Hello! We made it!
Well, as we woke up the next morning, as we were heading over for breakfast, Julie brought Gary the rescue racehorse out of the paddock to take him into the barn for his feed. And those sharp-eyed of you must be wondering, why are we not parked in the CL? Well, there's a story. Frank had double booked us. So he had all his guests parked up in the CL, so Gary and Fiona and Carla and I parked beside the barns at Frank and Julie's house. So that's why we were not in the CL, because Frank had double booked us. But anyway, it didn't make any difference. We had a brilliant time and the facilities were great. And what we'll do is I'll just show you some footage of the CL site that Frank made with his own hands. He's put a lot of work into it. We've got a beautiful toilet block, he's got a shower coming, and as you can see for the facilities in the footage, it looks like a really, really nice location. The feedback they've had so far is the people love it. It's so quiet, they're so friendly, and they keep coming back, but they want to keep it a secret. After a great breakfast, and thanks to Frank for making it, beautiful pancakes and bacon and honey, we were getting ready, and Frank and Julie were going to take us a tour while Gary and Fiona cycled their 3-hour trip round the Wigtown area. So Frank was kind enough to take us to the Galloway House and Gardens area. We then drove down to the Isle of Whithorn, and at the Isle of Whithorn we visited St Ninian's Chapel, and we had a wee breather stop. At the Islehead Lighthouse, and then we followed the coast to Port William, where we stopped and got a photo next to the fisherman looking out to the sea statue, which was designed by local artist Andrew Brown, and it was unveiled on the 4th of June 2005, which means it's now 20 years old, and if you can see, it's wearing well. As we got back to the farm, we then decided to head up to the town in Wigtown. They were having a lot of community events and activities this Saturday.
Matters.
Oh aye. After a wee stop off at the Martyr's Stake, we then headed back up towards the village, and in the village there was a lot of community activity with farmers markets, with the carless car boot sale, and then we popped into the local community hall for afternoon tea, which was beautiful. After a great friendly community tea, we then decided to walk over to the local community pub, the Ploughman Inn, and we were treated to some nice entertainment throughout the day and into the evening. So much so that Frank and Julie managed to ignite their fire for their anniversary dance. And the local singer sang their anniversary dance that allowed them to get up in the middle of the pub and celebrate in their own wee space. Well, our last morning, Frank was kind enough to make us rolls and sausage for our breakfast. This is me wandering in to the other barn to have a look at Julie making up the feed for the horses and the fields, the goats and the Shetland ponies. Come get them. That does they look appealing. Now the feed's ready. Julie's moving into the barn to see Dougie and Rosie. Dougie's a dark brown Shetland pony and Rosie's the light brown with the white Shetland pony. And as you just turn around, just showing you a quick wee nosy, the van's parked up for the weekend. Well as running a busy farm, as well as running a certified location campsite on the farm, Julie and Frank are really busy. Julie and Frank also run a Horses for Help, which is a not-for-profit community interest company within Wigtown near Newton Stewart and Dumfries and Galloway. But the Horses for Help is a therapeutic horsemanship that brings together people and horses to benefit the person's mental, emotional and physical well-being. The therapeutic horsemanship benefits a wide range of adults and children, including those with behavioural challenges, mental health issues and learning difficulties. And also therapeutic horsemanship is also beneficial for anyone looking to improve confidence and self-awareness. They had a fantastic testimonial left for them after one of their mindful and carer sessions that they host locally. And the person that left the remark had shared that they've watched previously disconnected children meet and overcome challenges, step outside their comfort zone, interact with others and become confident and motivated individuals, having spent a short time with the horses, and it was wonderful to watch. So testament to all the efforts that Frank and Julie put into the farm, put into Horses for Help, and also what we've picked up over the weekend is they're very much part of the Wigtown wider community. It's magic to see how everybody pulls together, especially in small villages and remote and rural locations.
Good size in here.
Well, as we leave Borrowmoss Farm, we've had a wonderful weekend. We're just following Gary and Fiona and Frank and Julie up into the town to have a wee walk around and look at the classic cars. We've also had a great time in Wigtown, which is also the book capital of Scotland, and we've bought a couple of books as well over the couple of days. as we said our goodbyes to Julie and Frank and Gary and Fiona. On our way home, we're going to stop off at Port Patrick. It's a beautiful little harbour that we've never been to before. So join us, and this is our last stop on our journey. Well, we've arrived in Port Patrick and we left Wigtown earlier this afternoon, and on the way home, so we just thought it's an extra 30 minutes detour for us before we get home, and we're just going to take a wee wander around Port Patrick, and we'll share any footage and images with you that we take as we do our wee wander. Funny enough, Carlan's found our shop, the Smuggler's Cove. What a interesting looking place. So we're just going to go in for a wee nosy and see what's in there. Looks to be quite quirky, and you never know what we might be buying. Alright, so we've been fed and watered, so we're just having a wee last look before we head back to the van. Well, we're going to finish the video here. We've had a nice wee trip round Port Patrick.
Yep, it's been lovely.
Never,
Nice weather, sun shining.
and we've never been here before. So really friendly, as we've experienced all the way down here in the south west of Scotland. Wigtown, where Julie and Frank live, is absolutely stunning. Amazing slow pace and really friendly people.
Yep.
And last night, the pub,
Yep.
which
Great
was really
weekend.
good fun, and the singer. So yeah, brilliant. Before we end the video, we'd like to just extend a huge thanks to Julie and Frank and Gary and Fiona for a brilliant weekend. We've had an amazing time and really appreciate the amount of effort Julie and Frank go into to maintain that farm. Brilliant. Right, well, here's hoping we can make a video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because you know it's free. And if you press the bell notification, that will let you know the next time we post a video. So thanks very much for watching.
Bye.
And here's to the next video.